to the top. Welcome to the show. Did you know that your mom is a she's a total hoe. All hail the king of the west.
I'm not going to recover from that. I'm out of here.
No good?
This is a laugh that is hard to get out of.
Yeah, right? I know. Wait. Man, I wasn't going to do it today, but I'm glad I did it.
So good.
Me too.
I'm glad I could bring some joy to
Yeah,
you,
you
Chris.
made Chris Cobra Cole's day.
That's facts. That was great. I'm crying. I'm crying.
He's actually obsessed with singing, karaoke. He's very good at guitar. I feel like there's comedians secretly want to be rock stars secretly want to be comedians. What do skateboarders secretly want to be? Surfers?
Same thing. Yeah, it's definitely the same thing.
Okay.
The only difference with skateboarding is there's a jock skateboarder, because there was an era where in skateboarding, if you didn't do well in a contest, then you couldn't do it for a living.
Oh.
But then there became skateboarders where if you were just creative and did amazing stuff on video, you didn't even have to be in a contest. Matter of fact, if you went in a contest, you kind of sucked. So then it kind of made people like me.
I thought you were good, babe.
He is good. He's real good. But
I did both.
it's more artistic. Like skateboarding, it really has always been that. But there was a time there where, like, getting paid and not working, because that's what it's called to me, and just skateboarding, and that's your job. That's the goal.
Right, like comedy.
But imagine it's like if you did comedy and they go, if you don't do like 7 your mum's fat jokes, like you're not going to get paid. So you work hard on your mum's fat jokes. It's not really what you want to do, but it's how you make the money, and then you get to be creative doing all the rest of this stuff.
That's a good analogy.
It became, like, to me, I didn't know any other way. Like, when I got into skateboarding, I skateboarded. I love skateboarding. I skate all day. I try to make up stuff. I love doing it. That's the best thing from it. Now that it's all done and I'm older, the greatest thing I got from skateboarding is there was a point there where I could just make it do whatever I wanted, and I loved it. And I would, like, let my aggression out, let my fears, my sadness, I would pour it out on my skateboard, and it was like a therapy to me. Like, there were tricks that I used to do. I still do them like that a certain way. Like, I grind this pool down the road now. Like, if you lean into a grind and the coping's chipped, it'll, like, grab your board. It makes it harder to do it. But I refuse to do it any other way. I like to lean into it and try to rip that shit in half because I'm fucking angry.
Yeah.
You know, but if I do it a couple times, I'm happy because I got it out. So there's therapy in it.
And what do you think it is? Do you think it? And I oddly kind of don't totally know the answer in comedy. I think I have an idea, but do you think it's the adrenaline which turns into dopamine, or do you think it's the self-esteem hit of I'm really good at this hard thing and I just did it, I must not be a complete piece of shit, or it's just like, that was fun?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all exist
Good
at the
answer.
same
The
time.
creative thing as well. The skateboarding thing and the comedy thing where you create something, and this is the other thing that's super similar. You write a joke, you make up a trick. You
That's
do
right.
it a bunch of times, and it evolves into something else before your eyes. Like, I've done tricks before where I didn't plan to make it go that far. Like, I'm trying to think of a trick. Like these are
crossbone.
vert tricks because Chris is going to fight harder. But there's a trick called a slob air. It's just a 180. And
Slobber?
Yeah, slob.
Slob.
Yeah, it's slob air. And people do it tuck knee. I did it between the leg. And between the leg is usually not cool. But I started to straighten my back foot out when I did it. And then I started to straighten it out. And one time I straightened it out and it overturned all the way past. And I was like, ooh. And then that became like my way of doing that. And to me, still to this day, no one's ever done a slob air better than mine. Like, that's me. I run it. If you do one in front of me, I go, are you having fun?
That's awesome.
Like, I will say that. I've
The
said it to
authority
people.
on slob airs.
This is fascinating to me because, like, I'm obsessed with the similarities between comedy and skateboarding. Because
I'm obsessed that you're obsessed with skateboarding similarities with comedy. This is so
it's
enjoyable.
dorky.
So
It's just
fun.
well, can I just start with my first qualm with skateboarding?
Hey, wait, I haven't had a sip of this.
What
but
is
it's
it?
pineapple juice, Liquid Death, and Namare. It's my new drink
If piss
sponsor.
is in here, I'm just gonna be so mad.
If that would be out of character.
That's delicious. I did just take a mint, so it's a little bit.
It's a mocktail.
It's delicious.
I drink mocktails now.
From Erewhon. You have an
Nice.
you got that Erewhon money now.
No, what?
That's an Erewhon mason jar.
Oh, these because I eat dates because that's my candy now because I don't eat anything on my animal based diet.
Dates are great for fertility.
I
Men
got
can
my
get
balls
pregnant now.
cut.
I'd be careful.
Yeah.
I got my balls cut.
Did you?
Yeah.
A vasectomy? Mm-hmm. Is that the same thing?
Smart guy.
When I got a vasectomy, I went live on Instagram, and the nurse goes, because I'm live and I'm filming myself, and I'm like, oh, mate, I'm getting my balls cut. And then the nurse goes, oh, Mr. Ellis, you have unusually thick balls. and I was on the Instagram, and I was like, yeah. And then right when I was like, yeah, excruciating pain came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like they pulled on one of the cords.
Right.
In the balls because
Yeah.
they're going to fuse a cord,
Yeah.
and I think before they fused the cord, Doc yanked it on a little bit, and it felt like a crazy kick to the nuts.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna faint." I didn't.
Oh, you didn't faint.
I'm hardcore, but I felt it.
Can I ask you a question? I'm
Yeah.
sorry that I'm an idiot, or maybe we need to Google this. I don't know. Sitting between two men with vasectomies.
3.
3? No way. I didn't realize this was so common. Oh, okay. I love
We
it.
hate kids.
Okay, is it?
Fool me,
No, you just
Yeah.
date maniacs.
fool me twice, right?
You date women that should not be mothers. Okay,
oh
so
man.
where does it? Do you come in yourself?
Ew.
Okay, I said at the
Ew.
start of the show you were a genius. I'm taking that back.
No, I've
The
wondered.
hell are you
I've
talking
wondered the
about?
same
Gross.
Back
thing.
me up. Back me up.
Gross.
I'm
Okay.
just saying, you do finish.
Still shoot loads.
Yeah.
But there's no sperm in it. Where
Who
does
knows?
does the sperm just not get made at all, or does it absorb into your body?
So it gets made still, but it's such a small amount. Like it's microscopic, so your body just absorbs.
The amount
is that true, Michael?
the amount of sperm that's in sperm makes up a very small amount of semen.
Yes, like the smallest amount.
Oh,
Like,
got it. Okay,
like
okay.
negligible amount.
Copy that. Okay, so I'm obsessed with the comedy and skating thing because I think it's so similar. I mean, there's a reason that. Do you find more and more similarities as you get bigger as a stand-up?
Yeah. Yeah, and the best thing about it is if you do it wrong, you don't go to hospital. I say it all the time.
Isn't that sick?
And when you're older and you're like
You're in a
really
mental
sick
hospital
of going,
at some point.
yeah, well, I'll look forward to that.
But let me do my qualm with skating real quick. Why is it that skate shoes you can't wear socks?
She wears skate shoes.
I wear.
No, aren't they cute?
I'm wearing the Chris
You're
Cole
so in love,
Fallen.
it's
What are these?
ridiculous.
The Trooper.
The boop boops.
The Troopers.
The troops.
It's
The
funny
Boop boop.
'cause
If I
I'm
called
in-
a shoe
The
a boop
stompies?
boop, that would be
The
ridiculous.
I'm in love
Stompers?
with a cowgirl and I have cowboy boots.
I love it
So we're
so
both just as
much.
ridiculous.
No, that's me. I'm this person.
Yeah, Freaky Friday.
But why
Yeah.
can't
It kind
we
of is.
have totally switched?
Right?
I'm a skater and you're a cowboy.
Yeah,
You
Betty.
used to be a cowgirl at some point, right?
This is my thing.
I used to be a skater. Yeah.
But why can't I wear socks with these? Because I look like a Make-A-Wish kid.
That's not bad.
That's
if they
bad.
were higher, then I'd be like, oh no.
No, but why don't they? Do I need special skate socks for skate shoes?
I mean, if you have high socks, it's like
usually
the
go
higher the
high.
sock, the down of the fool.
Yeah. Huh? Down to the foo.
why can I would like to do a Yelp review on your Fallen shoes because they're too low.
Well,
Wait, what?
that's a normal height, but usually
your
you go
jeans?
either invisible socks
Okay.
if you want to wear shorts,
Okay.
or you go socks that are actually like up the calf.
I mean,
Okay.
you realize if anybody else
'Cause
in
I
this
get
room
quitters.
had your jeans on, they'd be stupid.